Hey guys, and welcome back to Phil's Next Kick on YouTube. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. If you've been watching my videos, you know I like a lot of things, including or ranging from trading cards to guns and knives to crafts to geeky television shows or even regular television shows. I just like a lot of things, guys. And so today we're going to do a little crochet. This is one of my favorite things to do to relax. It's easy. It works your hands. It can even help with arthritis and stuff. Uh, but it's fun, and you get something out of it because you end up with a finished product. So what I'm going to show you guys is how to do just a basic crochet stitch. First thing you need to do is grab your yarn. You've got your end here, and you want to make a slip knot. So the way I do it is I make a loop like that, and then I take my working yarn, bring it under the loop, and then pull it through. And then you have your loose end here. You can pull your loose end, and it'll tighten that knot around your working yarn. Then you want to take your crochet hook. If you're not sure what size crochet hook to get, guys, you can usually look at your yarn, and it'll tell you on here 5.5 millimeter or an I9. Now my hook, if you look at it, is a 4.5 millimeter G. So this hook is a little bit smaller, but it's what I prefer. I've tried different sizes, and this is just the one I prefer. Plus, it's got this nice cushiony grip on it. Now, as far as holding your yarn, what you want to do is just find a way to hold it that's comfortable to you, that you can control the tension. There are many different ways to hold it. You can look in books, you can look online, other videos, how they hold it. This is the way I do it. I bring it above my pinky finger and around, in front of my middle two fingers, and around my index finger. And then I hold the project area with my middle finger and my thumb. So then to start, you want to start a chain. So I put my crochet hook through there. I want to tighten it just a little bit more. You can leave it loose. One of the first things that you'll learn when crocheting, and this is something I learned, is that you do not want your stitches to be too tight, because it makes it very difficult and sometimes even impossible to get that hook back through that stitch. So if you're going to err on the side of being too loose. So to start off our chain, we're going to take our hook and wrap it around the yarn, pull it through. That's one chain. We're going to do 11 chains. That'll give us 10 stitches. You always do one extra. That's two. One more than the amount of stitches you want. It's 3. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now, you can see these loops in this chain. You can see you have a bottom loop and a top loop. We're going to work on these top loops. So what we want to do is we have the loop that's on our hook. We have the loop next to our hook, which we're going to skip, and we're going to stick our hook in that other hoop, not the one next to it, but the one just past that. We want to loop around the yarn and pull it through. So now we have 2 loops on our hook, and then we want to loop around again and pull that through both loops. That's one stitch. So then we'll do the same thing in the very next one. We're going to stick it through. If we can get it in there, loop it around, pull it through. We have 2 loops, loop it around, and pull it through. Both loops. That's our second stitch. So we just keep doing this till we get to the end. This will be our third stitch. Oh, I'm trying to do a double crochet. Okay, this will be number 4. This will be number 5. And then number 6. A little bit more yarn. Okay. Number 7. And once you get better at this, you won't have to count each one. 8. And then we have 9. And then our last one is going to be that loop from our slip knot right here. And that's number 10. So that is the end of our first row of stitches. And you can see now you've got 2 loops on the top. We're going to be stitching into both of those loops. So to move on to the next row, you're going to chain 1, just like that, and then you're going to flip it around. So now we're going back the other way. So let's get my yarn back. We chained 1, and you see you have this big hole right here that goes under those 2. That's where we're going to stick our hook. Stick it in there and do the exact same thing. Loop it around and pull it through. So we have 2 loops on the hook. Loop it around, pull it through both loops. Same thing right here. This is stitch number 2. Loop it around, pull it through both hoops. Stitch number 3. Pull it through, loop it around, pull it through both. So then we'll go on and finish this up. This is 4. 5. 6. 7. Get some more yarn. 8. Oh, it came loose. If it comes loose, don't panic. Just find your loop and start back over, right where you left off. And is this the last one? This is, I think, the last one. I don't think so. Okay, when you get to the end, you see how you can always go back and count these stitches too. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have one more stitch. And this is usually on the second row when you get this. You see how it's kind of slanted there. We have 2 stitches there, or 2 loops there, that we're going to want to stick our our crochet hook, and I don't know if you can see it, stick it through those 2 loops. It's kind of on the side, it looks like. Loop it around, pull it through. So this is just your last stitch. It can be hard to see. If you make it too tight, it can be really hard to see. So there we go. 2 loops. And now it's starting to look more rectangular. You can keep doing this over and over and over again. And you can make it longer by making your initial chain longer. And if you keep going, it'll get taller and taller. This is a very easy way to make a scarf, to make crocheted dishcloths or washing cloths, or hot mats, or anything you can think of that would be a rectangular shape. And there are a bunch of other videos on here on how to do other stitches. But I really just find myself sometimes I'll just grab a bundle of yarn and I'll just sit here and I will just crochet something. And just, like I said, it's relaxing. I'll just go to town on it just like this. And I will sit here and just mindless crochet, not really making anything. Not making anything in particular, at least. I am making something, but I don't really have anything in mind. And then I'll go along a little ways and I'll say, okay, that's enough of that. And I'll pull it all out just like this. And I'll start something else. I mean, it's that easy and it's that much fun. So if you've never crocheted, you should try it. It can be very fun. It's not difficult to learn. If you have questions about it, then let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to help you out with any questions you might have. But guys, try it out. You never know, you might really enjoy it. And you might not be able to get it. The first time I tried to teach myself to crochet, I could not get it. I did not understand it. And I set it down. And a few years later, I watched a video on YouTube. And after watching that video, I've been crocheting like I've known how to do it my entire life. So I hope this helps you guys out. I hope it gives you an idea, makes you want to try it out. If it does, then go get you some yarn, buy you a crochet hook for like $2, $3. It's not expensive. This is one of the least expensive hobbies you could have. I mean, yarn is cheap, crochet hooks are cheap. That's all you need. If you enjoyed this video, guys, consider leaving me a like. If you want to see more videos, then click on my face right here or click subscribe down below. If you want to watch some other videos, I'll put something up here for you and you can enjoy it. And then until next time, guys.